Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Esteemed Gentleman podcast for Wednesday, March 3rd. I am your host, Scott Labrie, joined as always with Tyler Sunt. Almost forgot your name for some reason.
That's okay. I was waiting for you to call me the big cat.
The big cat, Tyler.
No! Boy.
We have Eric Deshane as well with us.
Hello.
Hello. You sound so lovely now with your better audio quality. So
Very nice.
So much better.
Majestic.
Your settings helped out, so yeah.
Yeah, and today, we mentioned it yesterday, we're going to be talking about OnlyFans, the future or of pornography.
Where you can be a porn star.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What everybody dreams to be.
That's right.
It's like, I can't make it on YouTube. Porn star. There you go. That's my next thing.
Right.
And yeah, the reason why I wanted to talk about this because this news story came across my timeline on Facebook, and it was just hilarious. Apologies for the random Facebook message noise everybody just heard. Close that. and yeah, so the story essentially is 3 children got expelled from a Catholic elementary school because parents and the school found out that their mom had an OnlyFans account. Crystal Jackson, age 44, of Sacramento, California, goes by the name Tiffany Poindexter, and says she started the profile to spice up her relationship with her husband. You guys should just type in Mrs. Poindexter into Google just so you can get a picture of this lady. Because one, I'll just say right now, she's freaking hot. Okay. And
Mrs.
Poindexter. And if you also can see, if you can get a picture of her husband, I can maybe understand this reason. Because her husband looks like a freaking weirdo. He has those glasses, but the yellow lenses.
God.
Yeah. I don't know. So yeah, she has a OnlyFans account, and not only that, but she does have an Instagram account too that is not private. And where she poses lingerie, and that's kind of an important thing, because that's going to come up later. I'm going to talk about that.
Okay.
And then, yeah, how this happens, she says, Crystal says dads at the school knew about the content. She shared online for a while, until one dad broke the man code and let the cat out of the bag. He's like, come on, man, what are you doing? Tell your wife that, right?
Yeah.
Randall from Recess here or something like that. And yeah, I was reading the article, and it was saying she was making as much as $130,000 a month, which is almost $8 million a year, I think.
Wow,
and,
good for her.
And since the story broke, though, that she's been making $100,000 a day.
Yeah, so even more now. Yeah.
This goes to show there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah,
that's right.
And
publicity.
And then, yeah, the other kind of big key in this is the school, the Catholic school, does classes from kindergarten to grade 8. So, you're like, well, if it was just an elementary school, how many of the kids are actually going to know about it? But, if you have grade 7 and grade 8 kids, they've got iPads, they got laptops.
Kids nowadays, they have access to shit, so, yeah, it's not a far stretch to think that, yeah. So.
Ripe with puberty.
So we're going to get into that part, but I just want to pose a question. Should these kids have gotten expelled?
Absolutely not. I don't
Absolutely
think...
not.
Yeah. That's a far stretch. You know, it is a Catholic school. It is certain extents like that, but for what a parent does, shouldn't expel your child.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's too far.
Yeah. I'm sure the kids had nothing to do with it,
Absolutely
obviously.
not.
So why the fuck are they getting punished for it? I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a strange situation and everything. I mean, I don't see how kicking the kids out is going to fix anything.
Yeah,
no, it doesn't.
That's the thing. It's maybe if it was a public school, they wouldn't have expelled them. But also, it's yeah, it's a Catholic school, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. They shouldn't be expelled, but you're also of course the Catholic school's gonna expel them.
Of course,
they're preaching not even you shouldn't even be looking at porn, let alone making it.
Right.
So
exactly.
So it kind of makes sense. But go ahead, Eric. There.
No, I agree with that. It's I can get their standards for being a Catholic school and everything with that, but
Mm.
again, it's not the children's fault that she did what she did as an adult, and they are in young like they're still kids, right? So how is that fair to them? So.
Show me in the school policy where I can't have an OnlyFans account.
Yeah,
She's
yes, I'm
an
sure.
adult doing adult things. If you can't handle it, unsubscribe from her OnlyFans. But yet you can be married and you can't use protection and you can have like 10, 12 kids. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Well, that's what the Lord wants. Okay, no, I shouldn't.
Yeah.
I shouldn't.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that. That's a whole other thing. We're not. Yeah, no.
Like,
we're going to upset some people.
But yeah, like I just wanted to talk about like that, and then like OnlyFans, you know, of course, is very relatively new. I'd say I don't know came to be in the last couple of years or so where people are.
2016 it started up.
2016.
September 20. I got the Wikipedia page open.
Okay,
2016.
So 5 years old, but really like hasn't taken off since what 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. And I think, well, Snapchat really helped with that too, right? So Snapchat got really popular, and then that was a good outlet, I think, for a lot of these girls to get on there and make a couple extra bucks.
Yeah.
So,
and I just want to talk about like, I think everybody knows this, but teenage boys, horny as hell. Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
And
they
like,
are filthy animals.
Exactly. And you know, like. You know, us, maybe I'm like 7 years younger than you guys, so it's maybe slightly different. But me growing up, you know, I had my own laptop, and with internet connection, so like, you know, porn was just like available. There was free sites and stuff like that. And of course, like you would hear like older people be like, man, kids got it easy these days. I'd have to like steal my Playboy for my dad or something like that, right? Like,
yeah.
But now, like thinking about it now, these kids with OnlyFans, and like yes, I guess it requires like a credit card to pay for like the subscription and price, but I mean like kids can just pull their money and go get like a Visa gift card from like the Walmart down the street or something and get it. It's not that hard, you know, and like it's just crazy to think of like being if you were a kid, like picture yourself 13, 14 years old right now, and you have a hot teacher or your friend's mom is hot, there's like a slim percent, like small chance that this, you know, this woman that you're fawning over, there might be like naked pictures. She might be selling naked pictures of herself on the internet, right? Like I'm getting hot bothered here, I'm like slipping over myself.
This is Poindexter,
right? But it's like I don't know, like how you would do that, like do you just like try and try and figure out like how would you find out if you had an OnlyFans? Would you just be like trying to search like does this woman have one? It'd be, I don't know, be weird growing up.
It'd be a little creepy on the creepy end, but yeah.
Oh, it totally would. I don't understand why you would have to look or even like pay for that kind of stuff now because everything's free. You just go into Google, you type in boobs, and oh my god, you have 8,000 links to whatever you want. Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna like the only way you can stop it from kids having access to it is to like literally take away any access to electronics completely, right? So, I mean, they're going to find it. Whether they're going to find, you know, Ralph's mother's OnlyFans page or whoever's Pornhub private account. Like, it's you're either looking at it for free or you're paying for it. It's all the same. So I don't understand the sooner that you guys just make it normal, the sooner we can move on.
I don't know.
That's my strong opinion. But I mean,
like to me, like I don't really get OnlyFans. Like I guess that it's like the allure of it is that it's real people.
It is, and I feel like it's probably more personal, probably because you could probably interact more directly with them. I would imagine. I will admit, I'm not lying. I have never been on it before, so I don't know the extent of it. But I've heard.
Yeah,
exactly. You get more special attention if you subscribe and pay monthly subscriptions to these women
and tip.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, same. I've never joined one or been a part of one, so I'm not too familiar with how the if it's like a Patreon almost, is there tiers to it? Do you pay a certain amount or what? I have no idea. But
well, let's just
for
say
the money they make, like holy fuck, man! Like it's people are thirsty out there.
Thirsty.
Let's just say I did a bit of research, okay?
Oh yeah,
And
sure, okay.
For scientific purposes,
Call it
obviously.
research.
yeah. But it's expensive. I don't know. It's like usually like 10 to $15 a month. You subscribe to a person's page, and then they'll post pictures on there. But not only that, they'll also be like, they can also do that plus charge for like photo sets as well, which is kind of bullshit. So it's like, you know, you follow somebody, you pay $15 a month. It's like, okay, here's a picture here and there, and it's like, well, here's a whole 28 photo shoot, and it's like, but you gotta pay $20 for that. That's like, this is garbage. this is highway robbery.
That sounds like premium content and like a AAA like
exactly.
EA game.
It's like, I'm going back to the free stuff. Screw this.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna compare it to like having access to like fountain water. Anybody that has access to clean drinking tap water and decides to buy a bottle of water, you're a fucking loser, man. Just drink the free. Why waste your money on bottled water? Come on. You're not fooling anybody. Don't be a goof.
OnlyFans I don't know. That's like the Fiji water, the Voss
water.
That's
right. Exactly. Yeah.
Smart water.
Yeah.
It's just bottled up fountain water, you tool.
Well.
That reminds me of this old like Lewis Black stand-up bit, like when he's talking about bottled water. He's like, "It's just a scam. It's a couple in Pittsburgh sitting in a bathtub just filling these suckers up."
I got a vivid picture of that. That's hilarious.
But yeah, like so I just want to also say that the reason I saw this article came up on my timeline was another friend of mine. He commented on it saying that these kids were gonna get bullied at school because their parent, the other kids will know that she's done nudes online, I guess.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, I was like, bullied? If I was like 13, 14-year-old and I knew my best friend, or like maybe not even my best friend, just like somebody in my class, their mom, like was like selling nudes, I'd be like that. I would become best friends with that person. Absolutely. You have an in. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
you have an in. Yeah. Why the hell?
Exactly. It's like, hey man, sleep over at your house this weekend. Let's do it up.
Right?
Let's go.
If I gave you this USB stick, could you sneak into your mom's computer room? I'll give you like $10 and I'll protect you from all the bullies. Just get her good to get the videos.
Yeah. Get the good shit. Yeah.
Slap them on there.
I can't pay $30 a month for this, so come on.
Right?
Yeah. Do me a solid here, buddy.
And like you said too, now that this has happened too, like this story has skyrocketed. She's making a killing. Like this is perfect for them. Really, like you think about it. Now their college education's paid for. They may have to change their names if they feel any kind of shame.
She can homeschool them kids now.
Okay. Here's a good question. Not trying to, change the subject or anything. What would you guys do if you found out that your mother had an OnlyFans page?
Why would you?
How about now? Step into these kids' shoes. What would you do? How would you feel? Say you're in junior high, like grade 7, and you just found out. You didn't get kicked out of school. They were just like, we just want to let you know, we know that your mom is on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it would definitely be extremely awkward, and I would be like mortified. It'd be like, take me out of school, but like, if she's like getting me a PlayStation 5 and like a brand new computer, like, I don't know.
That's how it should have been to begin with. Like, if someone notified, the principals or somebody else there for what's her name, they got caught. They should have had a meeting with the student council or with the higher ups and be like, hey, we found this. This could be a problem.
Yep.
We should rectify to fix this, not just expel the kids and make it all public, right?
Exactly. Be like, how do we go about this without embarrassing these poor kids?
Exactly. That should have been the
How
main.
can we do this in the best interests of the kids?
Yeah.
Okay, let's tell the whole fucking school that their mom's on OnlyFans. That's what we should do. Like, okay, by banning these kids from school. Why'd they get expelled? Oh, because their mom's a whore. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly. That's not a far stretch for people to believe that or something like that, right? So
I feel like
it's not fair to the kids.
yeah, I think the word must have got out to like just the parents, like the
Mhm.
dads had to have, and it just spread through word of mouth, and then it just probably spread.
Well, that's the thing was like I
Probably
guess
what
it was
happened.
the moms. Of course, it was the moms who got mad. Who told
Oh,
us-
yeah.
who told
One
us-
guy snitched, and then she
Yeah.
tattled, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Some helicopter wife saw what the husband was looking at, and she's like, "Oh, honey, no, oh,
What is this charge on the credit card to Mrs. Poindexter for $15 a month? Huh? What is on OnlyFans?
Right?
Okay, going back to like Tyler's thing about moms, and I'm not talking about my mom. I'm talking about this theoretical mom in this theoretical universe. But hey, okay, like if she's doing OnlyFans again, it's a theoretical mom. I'm not even thinking about my mom when I'm saying
And it's
this.
your dad that's in them too. It's not some randoms.
Whatever.
It's not a
I've never seen these pictures before. Whatever.
Close your eyes and imagine. No.
But it's like, hey, son, you're turning 16. Here's like a Corvette for your birthday.
How'd you get the
Yeah.
money, Dad?
I don't care. I don't
well,
care. I don't care.
And don't bring up anything to your mother. Take the Corvette and your
Don't-
college.
This is
tuition.
really awkward because I know my sisters are gonna listen to this episode.
Yeah, well, you're the one that brought this topic up. You should have seen this.
I did bring the topic, but you brought the
That's
moms
me.
into this, so shame on you.
Yeah, don't make the parents into it, Tyler. Come on.
Shame on
Oh, I mean, this can go anywhere, man.
Well, this is- Ah.
you. Oh.
Okay, so anyway, back to your thing. Theoretical parents.
Mhm.
Sorry, mother. Theoretical
No,
mother.
that was it. Just like, you know, if
What would you do?
if I knew my mom like was doing OnlyFans, like, you know, of course you'd be mortified, but like, hey, it's like if your college is paid for, you got a sports car for your 16th birthday, you know, it's like,
Right.
yeah, you know,
So you feel like bribery would
there's
be
tons of kids who grow up with porn stars for parents, you know, like
Mhm.
at some point you're just like, whatever, fuck it.
right. Yeah, you just go by your first and middle name if anybody asks you who you are.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
At
you
least
might
my
have to
mom
like,
doesn't bag groceries or something. I don't know, like.
Not that you would, have to. I guess just to try to pretend to be a a normal peon like everybody else, working a
Mhm.
9 to 5 job to take
Yeah.
the attention. You make most of your money at night with
Yeah.
the dad.
I think
the
that's
camera.
kind of like messed up actually if you think about it. Like, you know, you hear stories like young ladies becoming adult film stars and then like their parents find out and they like, you know, get excommunicated or something like that.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah, that's a
can't
whole
but you can't do that if it's the other way around. If your mom's a porn star, you can't be like, I need a new mom now. It's like you're stuck.
Right.
You're stuck there.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's still not really fair. I mean, you do whatever. Honestly, like I don't understand why it's such a big
No,
stigma.
yeah, exactly.
I don't get it. The whole sex trade, that's a whole nother topic, man. Like,
Mhm.
not the sex trade, sorry. I said that.
Yeah, I
wrong.
mean,
Point
if we're getting
Sex
down
industry.
to the actual meat and potatoes of it, it's like it's a woman's body, it's her choice. If she wants to do that sort of thing, let her do it. Like,
Exactly. And if you're good at it, you're getting paid good money. Like,
yeah,
man, if I was attractive and I could get paid good money to do it, I mean,
yeah.
come on, man. But here we are.
Yeah. And here we
Working
are
at
just
Parks, doing podcasts. Talking about OnlyFans.
take it away. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. And if that's a way like that you can have a really wonderful future for your kids, it's noble. I think it's noble.
At the end of the day, if you provide, then what's there to argue?
Exactly.
Sure.
Right? All your bills are paid. You got a nice house, Like your kids don't ever have to worry about anything.
Mhm.
Whatever. Just doing what humans do. And enjoying themselves and getting paid to do it.
Yeah, yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
There you go.
You brought it up, Tyler. Starting.
Brought what up?
If you were beautiful, you'd start your own OnlyFans. Can't talk today for some reason.
It's okay.
But if there's a price tag, like right now, like how much per month would you have to make on OnlyFans to like start one?
Okay, so if I was a beautiful young woman,
No, right now.
Right now,
Oh,
as you
right.
know, not as a woman,
Me
as
as a-
you right now.
as a dude, like as I am
As a
now.
dude, knowing full well that
Super
the people that are gonna be watching your OnlyFans are probably gonna be gay guys.
The big
Okay.
cat star that you are.
Yeah, the big
Big cat.
The big
Okay,
cat.
I'm the big cat.
Yeah.
Tuck it in. Show the big cat. Just kidding. I have no idea. I have no idea because I would probably be so terrified to put myself out there like that.
$1,000
I've
a
done
month.
Huh?
$1,000 a month.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah.
$1,000 a month.
Oh man.
I was thinking like $100 a month to subscribe.
Shit. No, I mean like you're
No.
taking home $100,000 or taking home $1,000 a
taking
month.
home $1,000 a month. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it depends on how often I have to do stuff. I don't know. I'm not very ambitious, but I mean,
I'll post like twice a week.
twice a week. Yeah, $1,000 a month. Yeah, wouldn't you?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. To me, that's like selling yourself a little cheap. I guess I don't know.
Here's me jerking off in the bush.
But never mind.
How much?
What am I talking about? You get like naked for free anyways. So like,
Yeah, I
Exactly.
mean, yeah, just put it on OnlyFans and get paid for it this time.
Right?
yeah.
There you go.
Who am I?
$1,000.
Hey, yes, please.
You know what you could do with an extra $1,000 a month?
Oh God.
Oh, now you got me thinking. Where do I start? Snapchat? Go to my new channel on OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
God.
Tyler says
Forgot the
OnlyFans. Jesus.
This conversation has taken a turn.
It has,
I think
unfortunately.
people probably left by now.
Yeah.
They're appalled. They're like, cool. Good job with the new format, guys. Unsubscribe.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy. Well, there you go. That's OnlyFans.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just can't get over the fact like if you were a young teenager, you should be like, my gym teacher is pretty hot.
Yep.
There's a small chance she might have an OnlyFans, or even yet just like thinking about like the thing I talked about earlier, where she has an Instagram account where she poses in lingerie. Like, can you imagine just being like, this has to happen nowadays, right? Like, somebody goes, 13-year-old has a hot friend's mom or whatever, friend's mom is hot, and like scours her Instagram page for like bikini photos. Like, that has to happen, right? Like vacation photos.
Oh, of course.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, it's
Knowing kids and how kids are and bullies or whatever, guaranteed.
absolutely.
Like, man.
That's
For sure.
and nowadays it's so easy just to look that up, and no, it's not hard to find it all. So
Exactly.
No. Exactly.
these kids have free time on their hands nowadays, so I'm sure they're finding that kind of shit. So
Lock
Right?
down your Instagram, people.
Right? There's got to be a way you can change it so it's like nobody local can have access to it. It's like a blackout in a certain.
all those websites care about is the fact they say like,
Some-
"Oh yeah, are you over the age of 18?" Yes, I am, even though you're however old.
Yeah, exactly.
Put it
We all
on
were
that.
that. We all were younger than 18 looking at porn back in the day, and
Quick enter or quick exit.
And when I was in junior high, we still had, I think it was still dial-up internet at the
Yep.
library. And I remember she was a
Are
librarian.
you
and I
gonna
was,
say that you're
I was-
watching porn at school?
listen to my story.
Okay, sorry.
So I went to the library, and one of my friends was talking about wrestling and how they have these hot, female wrestlers that are in there, blah 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 blah. And there was one called
Very true.
Sable,
Yes.
and I was like, Sable. He was like, yeah, she's got big guns
Woo.
and this and that, big boobies. I'm like, okay, yeah. So I went in there, and I'm like, I wonder if she's got any pictures on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Sure enough, I go in there. She's in bikini. Sure enough, right in front, like the screen was pointing right up where she was sitting. And she's like, "Oh my god, what are you doing?" I'm like, "What? What?" I'm like looking, and I'm like trying to exit file up, and it won't close. And I'm just like freaking out, standing there in my jogging pants, like, "Oh my god!" I got in so much trouble. My mom was working at the school, and just take that and multiply that by probably a million.
yeah,
If your mom was on OnlyFans, take
Oh,
that
yeah.
off here and amplify that. I was banned from the internet for the rest of the school year, man. I had to wait till there was a new librarian, which there never was, to go on the internet again. just stupid young kids, like just doing that, like not knowing how stupid of an action that I was doing. Like I was gonna get caught. Like obviously I didn't get out of school or anything, but I think it was pretty borderline. It was pretty close, I think. But there was no actual like nips or anything. Like there was nothing else showing. It's just
you should just played it off. You're like, I'm just looking up wrestler. Look, she's
and that's pretty much what I said. I'm like, I'm just looking up wrestling. This is what. Oh yeah, right. Look at this is pornography. I'm like, Mrs. Damian, how is this pornography? There's no nipples even showing in here. There's nothing. It's just a bikini. A woman going for a swim. Get the fuck off the computer. I didn't say that. She was a very nice lady. She was a very nice lady. And I was a very stupid boy. Still a stupid boy.
You're still idiots.
I'm
yes.
still an idiot. Yeah. So, but yeah. I just can't imagine. You know, you're on the computer and then you're looking at buddy's mom on OnlyFans. It's just how times have changed significantly. I don't even know oh my God. Just picturing myself in school having access to a cell phone.
Oh yeah.
I can't even imagine. I can't even wrap my mind around that.
Yeah.
Honestly. Oh, kids have it tough these days, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
Well, I think that's a good way to end it today.
So
we're at 26 minutes. Yeah, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you so much for listening. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. If you did, like and subscribe here on YouTube. Do the whole like, subscribe, whatever the equivalent is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. And make sure you come back tomorrow because we got another topic for you, and we're gonna tease it for you. It is going to be movies and TV shows that fucked us up when we were young. You got that to look forward to tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening. We'll talk to you later.
See you guys.
See you, everybody.